A woman who crossed the line. Mira was not the kind of woman who followed rules. She was quiet, yes, but behind her silence lived a storm. She believed that true connection was born only when two people dared to step beyond what was ordinary, beyond what society permitted. For years, she had lived within the boundaries others drew for her. Polite love, predictable affection, safe gestures, nothing real, nothing wild. Until she met Arjun, a man who didn't fear the hidden corners of the mind. Their relationship began like any other, but something about their connection felt dangerously honest. They spoke about everything people usually hide: fears, fantasies, and the strange things that make us human. Arjun called it truth without filters. Mira called it freedom. Over time, she realized that intimacy was not just about touch. It was about exposure, the kind that stripped away layers of pride and fear until only trust remained. In their quiet moments, Mira learned something profound: that love wasn't about perfection, but surrender. To open your mind and body to another person meant trusting them with the most fragile parts of your being. Society called certain desires taboo, but for Mira they were mirrors, reflecting who she truly was when no one was watching. Every forbidden thought felt like a door into her own psyche. The more she crossed those invisible lines, the more she discovered how little she had truly known herself. There was power in that surrender, not the power of control, but the power of choice. She realized that what the world labels as shame often hides an ancient human need: the desire to be seen completely without judgment. One night, as she looked into Arjun's eyes, she saw not just passion, but understanding. In that gaze was acceptance, the kind that doesn't ask you to be smaller or cleaner or simpler, the kind that says, "I see the chaos in you, and I don't turn away." That night changed her. It wasn't the act itself that mattered, but what it represented: a moment when she allowed herself to be fully human, flawed, and fearless. Later, when she thought back to that experience, she understood something psychology had long hinted at. The mind finds thrill in what is forbidden, comfort in what feels dangerous, and healing in what feels honest. For Mira, crossing the line wasn't rebellion, it was revelation. She had tasted the truth of herself, raw, unedited, and alive. And from that day, she knew she would never again pretend to be the woman the world wanted her to be. She had met her real self, and that, above all, was the most intimate act of all.